Hi everybody. Yeah, surprise, surprise, it is me, Harry Jeffries. So welcome to week 191 of the sing-alongs that we're doing for the Alvanley family practice. Now, as you know, I've not been on here for a couple of weeks because I've had this dreaded virus that it's been a bit like whooping cough really. I've had it for about a month and it's affected my voice and I've been coughing and spluttering and just generally feeling lousy. I'm not over it yet. My voice is still a little bit croaky, but I'm over it enough to be able to do this sing-along today, I hope. So as I said, this is week 191. Now, this week we've got a bit of a nautical theme for the songs, and I was prompted to pick this as a theme. Really, I suppose, it's not like a New Year's thing, you know, people of my age start to look ahead and look back and remember the people that were here, you know, last New Year or whatever, and not here this year, and you start to reflect a little bit, don't you? You do. It's an age thing. And so I've reflected back, and my wife is one of the people that's not here any longer. I really miss her, obviously. And my mate Malcolm, who was my best man at my wedding, and I was his best man. He's not with us. And in 2022, in March 2022, we lost Yvonne's brother, Ken, our elder brother. And Ken was a lovely, lovely fella. And I miss him terribly. And no doubt his family miss him, you know, equally or more than I do. He was just such a nice man. And he was a sailor, so hence the nautical theme. He was in the Royal Navy for quite a lot of his life, or a young life. He had a long career in the Navy, and he finished up his career on the Royal Yacht Britannia, and he went on all the royal families' cruises all around the world, you know, Caribbean and Canada, everywhere they went on that boat. Ken was on it, and it's not very big, so yeah, and he had a great time, and he had lots of lovely stories that he told us. Some of them are official secrets. No, but he's a lovely man, and sadly he passed away 2022. And I had the honour and privilege to be asked to read a poem at his funeral, and it's a really apt, appropriate poem written in 1889 by Alfred Lord Tennyson, and it's called "Crossing the Bar." And it was a bit of a metaphor for life and death, really. And Tennyson wrote it after a long illness. He'd had quite a serious illness, and sadly he passed away 3 years after writing his poem. So it was written as a bit of an epitaph for him. And it's sort of, at the entrance and exit of every harbour, there's a sandbar seems to form with all the shipping that goes through. And that hence the bar, crossing the bar, is the sandbar at the exit to the harbour. And so I think the metaphor is life would be while you're in the harbour, you know, well, and everybody's life's not perfect, well, nobody's life's perfect actually, so relatively perfect in the harbour. And then you cross the bar and then into the wide ocean, which is death and heaven, hopefully. So that was how he wrote it, and this was very appropriate for Ken because it's a naval thing. It's a seagoing song about this, and Ken crossed many bars, sandbars and many other different types of bars, and told us lots of stories about those things. So yeah, we miss him, and so I started to reflect really on life, and like you do when you get older. And so that's why I was prompted to sing this song, and this obviously is, I read a poem, but a few months after I read the poem I realised that somebody had put music to the beautiful poetic words. So this is a song, and this version I've picked, it was recorded in 2018 by a band called The Longest Johns, who are like a folk band. And so that's what I'm going to do, in honour of my lovely brother-in-law. And then the second song is a Dougie MacLean song from 1983, and it's called Ready for the Storm. So it's also about sailing. chips and things and storms. And after I picked it, I thought, this is not good, because we're thinking of going on a cruise in the summer. So hopefully we'll have better weather and we won't have to be ready for any storms. Let's hope. So this is Crossing the Bar. Hope you enjoy it. Just before I do, while I'm rambling on, Wednesday the 17th of January this week, John and I are doing the sing-along in the cafe at Woodley. At 2 o'clock it starts, on for about an hour, a bit longer than an hour. By the time we've all eaten and drunk lovely coffee and stuff, and paninis and all the rest of the stuff they sell. Cheese on toast is great in there, by the way. So that's Wednesday the 17th this week. If you can be there, it'd be great to see you. Bring some of your friends that have not been before, maybe, and we'll have a good time. So this is Crossing the Bar. Excuse me. Sunset and evening star, one clear call for me, and may there be no moaning of the bar when I put out to sea. When I put out to sea, when I put out to sea, and may there be no moaning of the bar when I put out to sea. But such a tide as moving seems asleep, too full for sound and foam, that which drew from out the boundless deep turns again home. Turns again home, turns again home, that which drew from out the boundless deep turns again home. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. When I embark, when I embark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For thou from out of born of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar. When I have crossed the bar, when I have crossed the bar, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar. When I have crossed the bar, when I have crossed the bar, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar. Okay. Beautiful poem. Absolutely. The song is word for word, really. The thing I read. Yeah. So this is Dougie's song. Excuse me, I have to have a drink. Got addicted to gin and tonic as well. And water. No, H2O. So this is Ready for the Storm. Oh, the waves crash in and the tide pulls out. It's an angry sea, there is no doubt. The lighthouse will keep shining out to warn the lonely sailor. And the lightning strikes and the wind cuts cold through the sailor's bones, to the sailor's soul, till there's nothing left that he can hold except the rolling ocean. And I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. I'm ready for the storm. Oh, give me mercy for my dreams, 'cause every confrontation seems to tell me what it really means to be this lonely sailor. And when you take me by your side, you love me warm and you love me. And I should have realized I had no reason to be frightened. And I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. I'm ready for the storm. Distance, it is no real friend, and time will take its time, and you will find that in the end it brings you me, the lonely sailor. And when you kind begins to clear, the sun it melts away my fear. I'll cry a silent weary tear for those who need to love me. But I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. I'm ready for the storm. Still a bit croaky. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a great chorus. You know, I am ready for the storm is the chorus, and if we do that live, I like to get everybody singing that chorus back, as Dougie McLean does. Get a chance, go and see Dougie in concert. He's fantastic. Has been around for years. Written some beautiful songs. Makes a great living. Lives in Dunkeld in Perthshire, which is an absolute beautiful place. So if you get a chance, call to Dunkeld and you might see him. I've met him a couple of times, well, a few times. I actually played with him. He used to have a bar in Dunkeld, and I played in the bar with him once, which was fantastic for me. And lent me his guitar, and he played a fiddle. Yeah, it's memorable. So yeah, that's a Dougie McLean song. So listen, I hope none of you have struggled like I have with this virus, because it's been pretty dreadful really. I've been basically staying in and staying in bed in the morning and all that, trying to get rid of it. I ended up going to the doctors eventually, and I was told I needed some antibiotics, so I had them I've got about a day left of them, a couple of days maybe, and then hopefully I'll get even better. But at least I got through this, and Wednesday I'm going to get through the sing along in the cafe, hopefully. If I don't, then there's enough people in there to sing the songs anyway. I just need to mouth the lines. So yeah, great to see you all. It's great to be back doing this. And I'll see you in a week's time on here or the cafe on Wednesday. God bless. Stay well, stay happy, take care, and I'll see you soon. God bless.